He's trying to like kill her with cake. I'm not surprised at all. This feels so Gundam. She's like, it's poison in his cake, right? Yeah. You tried to kill me as well? And now he has a gun too? But actually, like, oh, is the cake tasty? She was like, oh, I'm gonna go into that cake because that clearly is... Yeah, did he kill his friends too then? They had like 3 friends in the flashback? And he like poisoned his friends or something? Oh, he's a spy, I guess. That makes more sense than him killing his friends to like become the Gundam pilot. Because he kinda like, wait, did he like, you know, kill his friends because he wanted to pilot the Gundam, right? You kinda like, that's really me. Kill them to protect their spirits! The cake is alive, man. Yeah, she's like, eat the cake! What is this scene? It just kinda happened that she steals his Gundam here. Like, oh, I have this new Gundam, it's mine now. Yeah, the Gundam is gonna be her new bestie. Oh. She can control it because she got the Kira power. You are a Diablo! That kind of makes sense. He's like, you bastard! You demonic Diablo woman! That actually kind of makes sense. He's like, well, you are a Diablo. Yeah, you're Satan. And then she blasts him with the Gundam and kills him with the Gundam. Yeah, you know what? He was right to the poisoner. He was like, yeah, you clearly like a Satan. You controlling Gundam with your mind. You should die to my evil cake, right? That guy was accurate. He was accurate. So, hello everyone. One here. Time for a Gundam reaction. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, maybe Thursday, I am planning, right, on making like a sad sound reaction, guys. So I'm gonna put a poll after this video because, like, for a very long time, I love doing, you know, like reaction to music and videos, right, and the whole thing together. And I really love doing, like, mostly, you know, I kind of came from anime openings, right, most of it. But I really love, of course, video games, and I watched too many things in my life. And for a long time, I want to do like. I have an easy time to cry, you know. I'm a crier, you know. I cry for every anime, right? So I'm planning on starting. So I have done a little bit before in the past, like gaming openings, but I want to go in more to that. So basically, I want to try to do tomorrow, like maybe like top 10 saddest Final Fantasy music, maybe JRPGs, maybe Squaresoft, but I'm thinking probably Final Fantasy to begin with. So that's really cool, guys. So if you're interested, please go and vote. Because I haven't decided yet the order or whatnot or people want to listen to. But for me, naturally, we started with Yumutsu, right? Then we're going into Massage, we're going into like these kind of composers first, I feel. But it feels like that's going to be probably the start. And it's probably going to be a very emotional video. I think I'm going to do the actual list myself. But I actually would like if you guys send me the list so I don't have to actually... So I don't know what's going to come, right? But I think tomorrow I will do my own list. And we're gonna like, it's gonna be super emotional, guys. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. But anyway, this episode of Gundam is really good as well. I think it's the 10th episode. Really loved it. The first part is Char just being badass. The second part is Nyaan eating a cake, which also is badass. So anyway, let's check it out. I mean, honestly, I would not mind a Gundam that was just this thing, right? You know, I don't need all these like, you know, little girls fighting each other with the Gundams right now and being in love, whatever. I wouldn't mind if it's just Char being badass, being the Red Gundam. But I do wonder now, like, how we get back into the organ storyline, whatever. Happy seeing Char here. They can just make a Gundam show with Char as the main character. I mean, honestly, who cares about Masu and Nyaan or whatever? Yeah, why can't I just get a Gundam, right? It's like a, you know, reality, you know, what if storyline, right? Char is the main character, and he's just being badass. Sure, he's evil or whatever. He's an evil guy, whatever, right? But he's still the protagonist, yeah. He can still be the protagonist. Why can't I just get him to be the main character? Why do I need all this fluff, all this stuff? No, I just want him. But this is another amazing episode. Just like the second episode, yeah. This is so much better. I don't hate much or whatever. You know, I think it's a good, interesting character, Kidō, right? But this is so much better. This is what I actually want. I would like the show just be this stuff, right? I would love this be Char being the main character. Why can't this give me what I want? You know, just let me have this badass evil guy killing stuff. You know, yeah. This is what I want. This is what I want, man. I have said I love the music here. Yes, I really like this kind of classic. Yes, very much that. Yeah, like okay, here we go. Oh, nonsense. Let's defeat them. Yes, Commander. It's better come. Yeah, Char. Oh, they're gonna be spoilers. Yeah, you know the old word of spoiling, right? It's kind of like ruining for someone else instead of losing. Yeah, then we're gonna ruin it for them. But I guess it's kind of like in a new timeline here, right? Yeah, these are like our trade routes now. So this just feels a little bit strange jumping into this bit. This is mostly like kind of you know, oh, this is what's happening now in this timeline with the new things. back to best boy Char though. See? This is what I want. Char is being badass, opening cool attacks. You know, Gundam War. Oh, I loved. I always miss so much how sci-fi used to be the main thing in anime, right? I was just a big fan of this game called Front Mission Kid. I'm a huge fan of the Mission series, right? They're kind of like Gundams, but more the current timeline, so to speak. Our current timeline. I love it. This is what I want more in anime. You know? I want more sci-fi. God, that is great now. See Char inside here. This is like exactly what I want, right? Honestly, yeah, this is so much better. It almost feels kind of sad. I mean, I don't know about that guy, but it does feel a little sad that, like I said earlier, that anime has become this like isekais. And yeah, I mean, I love isekais. I'm that guy. I like isekais, but it's like, come on, man, this is what I want rather. I don't want this. I'm just tired of only having this other stuff. Oh, here we go. The White Gundam, the new type. Is there gonna be maybe one of them? I am still really kind of confused how it's gonna back with. Are they gonna fight Char? Yeah, because like how are you know Machu and Nyaan or Dukes or whatever come into this thing, right? Yeah, but you can't defeat my Gundam. Goddamn you Kira and new types. I need someone to scream Kira to really understand what's happening. Okay, so he fell into reason him. What's happening? He's probably fine though. Yeah, that's classic, you know, the red Gundam, you just push the shop right. Oh, it's Kira. Yeah, it's gonna be Kira, right? Char is gonna be... Wait, they're leaving already? Yeah, it's only Char that's not there yet. But they all love Captain Char, right? Yeah, we have to wait for him. Yeah, they're like, come on, we gotta wait for Char, he's the best guy. No, yeah, they didn't realize he was fighting someone else right behind them. But yeah, it's obviously like all the explosives. Yeah, we have to leave him behind, right? Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's obviously like... We have to leave him behind, right? There's no chance we can just stay here. I actually think it would be kind of reasonable to leave him behind in a military setting. Even this, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, like, you know, if the red, this is kind of like a Black Ops, you know, we're going in here with explosions, right? This is gonna blow in a second from now. This is like the certain guy. This is more like this thing will blow in like a minute from now. Yeah, this is like we have to leave this place before it explodes, so you can't stay longer than, you know, a certain number of time until everyone dies, right? So it's not the same thing as like, you know, leaving your comrade behind. It's more like, well, there's a nuke in there. This nuke's gonna explode soon. It's Kidō. Yeah, this nuke is Kidō. It is a kind of time traveling thing that happened now then. Well, we did see, of course, Shuri leaving, right? Is that what he's saying? Because Char is like, Kira, what's good Kira me? Yeah, and maybe this is gonna move him to our timeline? But I'm thinking that Char might appear in the Machu, you know, alternate timeline, right? Because if Shuri gets there, they can do some kind of timeline gate here now. Maybe he appears where we saw him and Nyaan. Everyone's surprised. No one gets what's happening. It does feel like some straight up weird, you know, alternate timeline thing happening. Yeah, yeah, like what we're hearing. They're hearing a voice? Yeah, they hear Char talking to him, of course. Here's what's happening. But it looked at the same color effect that we saw that Shuri appeared in this episode. Yeah, the same kind of pinkish color, right? I can see time. I like the comment on time! Like, I can see time itself! What's happening? You can do it, Char, I believe in you. He's like, I see time. It's like, that's how time looks. So what? Yeah, and then of course he's gone, right? But like I said, I'm guessing that was like Shuri this episode, because I saw that same light effect, right? Nyaan kind of saw the same thing after they left, okay. But that's the thing, right? It might not be like a straight timeline. It might be like he kind of went back into the future. So it can also be that Char is moving into the future. He doesn't have to necessarily be like, you know, in a straight, like 2 different timelines or whatever. We'll see what happens though, but yeah. So back to, yeah, our current timeline. Nyaan now is like, this is her mom now, yeah, her new mommy. It's opposite focus on mothers, right? Yeah. Because Machu with her 3 moms. No, Nyaan is like, oh, I'm your daughter now? Please raise me, badass evil lady. Come on. Nyaan is like, this is good, man. I want this. So I always wanted an evil mama. Yes, protect me, evil mom. Come on. This is what she wants. Yes. Do you want to be strong like me, girl? Yes. Resentment. Hatred. See? She wants this. She's like, yes. Yes, mother. I understand. Resentment. See? She's basically inspired her by with evilness, yeah. Stuff like, you know, hatred or so on, yeah. Stuff that she has been, you know, strong, strength, hate. Yeah. Come on, this is what I say. I mean, I am joking a little bit, but I do seriously think that Nyaan is gonna like her right? Because they're similar, yeah. Because she's kind of like, oh, you're driven by hatred, so am I. You know what I mean? Kind of like now that she feels that she has been cheated on with her best friend and so on, right? Okay, so a new Gundam, G-Fred. And, okay, so it's an unusual Gundam. It feels like it's got setting up for Nyaan to drive it, right? Yeah, like, oh, this is G-Fred, this is your new Gundam, Nyaan-chan. It does feel like they're giving her this Gundam, basically. Made him like caked, okay. Or there is someone died, I guess? This is what I'm guessing, right? Everyone died. She's like, what happened to your friends? Yeah, it's like, yeah, they all died, right? They all died. Oh yeah, and I was like, I have no friends. My friend betrayed me for this guy. Yeah. Oh, he's like, I will give a cake, girl. Yeah, this guy is a player, man. He's like, I got you a cake. Immediately, this guy's like, don't worry, girl. I will make you a cake. She's like, okay, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Oh, you gonna kill me, guys? What is this scene? I'm pretty dead, right? Like, Nyaan is like, yeah, I feel pretty screwed this situation, guys. I don't feel like I trust you guys to really keep me alive with this thing. Yeah, he's like, well, no. He's like, I don't know about that. In his school now, I guess? Is this cake tasty? I'm sorry. Nyaan is cute though. She's a weirdo, yeah. She's never had any friends. Is the cake tasty though? He offered me a cake now. Should I eat it? Oh god, this guy's a player. He calls her immediately. He's like, hey girl, you want that cake? Yeah. Yeah, so Gandamu, of course, President Earth or someone, yeah. But she getting that cake. Is it tasty? Is it tasty cake? She better likes it, man. It looks delicious, okay. She never had a cake before, I guess. Honestly, it feels kind of strange though. I mean, I get it that she's kind of like, I have no friends or whatever, though she does have a friend, or she had a friend is. But, I mean, I assume she eaten cake before. Because it all felt like she never even eaten a cake before, yeah. She's like, what, a cake? What is a cake? Yeah, it's almost like she's... Oh, is this poison in this cake? She figured it out that he like poisoned her or something? Yeah, I thought he's trying to like kill her with cake. I'm not surprised at all. This feels so... Yeah, this feels so Gundam. She's like, it's poison in this cake, right? Yeah. You tried to kill me as well? And now he's like done too? But actually like, oh, is the cake tasty? She was like, oh, I'm gonna go into that cake because that clearly is... Yeah, did he kill his friends too then? They had like 3 friends in the flashback? And he like poisoned his friends or something? Oh, he's a spy, I guess. That makes more sense than him killing his friends to like become the Gundam pilot. Because he kind of like, wait, did he like, you know, kill his friends because he wanted to pilot the Gundam, right? You kind of like, that's really mean, man. Yeah, like, okay, he was for Diablo. Oh, wait, I killed them to protect their spirits. The cake is a lie, man. Yeah, she's like, eat the cake. What is this scene? But it feels so weird too. This character was introduced like a minute ago, and immediately Nyaan is like, well, you clearly a spy trying to give me this cake. It just kind of happened that she steals his Gundam here. Like, oh, I have this new Gundam, it's mine now. And obviously gonna fight with this new Gundam now, right? Oh yeah, she obviously is like, I need a Gundam. Oh yes, it calls for me. It looks like Kishella. It wants me. She's like, it's clearly my mommy. This guy is like, yeah, you're gonna die, woman. I make cake. No wonder he was like so into it. Like, oh yeah, I have made a cake for all my friends. Oh yeah, he was really into it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's obviously gonna get the Gundam. The Gundam is gonna be her new bestie. She can control it because she got the Kira power. Yes. You are a Diablo! That kind of makes sense. He's like, you bastard! You demonic Diablo woman! That actually kind of makes sense. He's like, well, you are a Diablo. Yeah, you're Satan. And then she blasts him with the Gundam and kills him with the Gundam. Yeah, you know what? He was right to the poisoner. He was like, yeah, you clearly like a Satan. You controlling Gundam with your mind. You should die to my evil cake, right? That guy was accurate. He was accurate. That made a lot of sense. Actually, I'm on the cake guy's side. Yeah. First I was like, trying to kill the girl with the cake. But now I'm just like, no, I see, he's correct. She should die with the cake, right? She should die with the cake. He got it. Nah, I was on his side, man. I don't want to really get that, no. No, there was no luck. He's like, you clearly control the Gundam. He's like, there was no luck in that. You clearly has Gundam powers. Why are you trying to lie to me? Yeah. Yeah. But... Yes, she easily figured out that he was trying to kill her with the cake. And did him again, right? He didn't die or something? And he's like, yeah, it's probably a test. No, she's like, you're also a spy. Is everyone a spy in this anime? Cause she's like, I'll kill you too, bastard! Is everyone a spy? I'll kill this guy too. Who is not a spy in this anime? Yeah, he's like, you're also a Diablo. As if she would shoot this guy too, right? Because it's like every goddamn character's anime is a spy, apparently. Yeah, she kills this guy too. They're all dying. In the end, it's only gonna be Nyaan left for her. That's why she's basically the daughter now, clearly. Yeah, I found the girl with the Gundam. Well, she might prefer the macho now, though, but... I mean, obviously both of them are Kiri with the Gundams. I would take good care of her, but I feel like she's like, I mean, no one has left anymore. Like, everyone... It's a traitor. Oh, and now it's like the airport, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. I think so. Yeah, some old classic... Arara. Yeah, some classic characters. I'm just skipping the endings and be serious. Yeah, now it's like, yeah, we're... But I think it's a bit one more season, right? I don't think it's announced that, but I'm very surprised if it's not with Ice there. Like, yes. It has to be one more season, I think so. It's very hard to finish the storyline in the 5 episodes left. Oh yeah, someone escaped with that CX Gundam. She's like, oh, it's my girl. It's my macho. It's someone you know. Macho is the real deal, yeah. Oh, it's my macho. Oh, she's machoing it. Picturing it always. Oh, that's my macho. And she's like, I can feel her. Where is macho? Where is Earth? Oh yeah, where is my Earth? Because that's what macho is doing. That's a good line. I was like, where's my macho? Oh, my Earth. Jesus Christ. So another great episode, right? Like I said earlier, I think it was one of the best episodes of the season. The first half, right, obviously very good with Char, loved all of it. And I think that, as I said earlier, it does remind me how much I kind of miss the OG stuff, right? I mean, sure, you know, like fantasy, you know, like F-Zero, Konosuba, right? Senshi, always one. But it is a little bit like all animes today are more or less either their own setting of like shonen, right? They can be anything, I suppose. But most of the stuff is either like, you know, fantasy, right? Isekais, most of that, of course. Or modern time, you know, like high school, right? And when I was a kid watching anime, it was way more sci-fi, yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, one of my all-time favorite games, right? Because I love Square Enix, especially Squaresoft as a child, is of course Front Mission games and similar to that, right? Where you play with like giant mechas. It's a turn-based role-playing game. You know, like isometric boarding and so on, right? Or sometimes chess in some of the games. And those games, I still love those games because like these like mecha fighting games, right? Or not fighting, but mecha role-playing games are so good because instead of having like, you know, a real-time game, they actually are, I think, perfect as a turn-based strategy game because like every mecha has, of course, different weapon strats. You can gadget up the different, you know, stuff on their backs and the like the weaponry in the leg parts and the body parts and the cockpit part, and you can kind of mod that part. So I think those mecha games are really good. Of course, I liked Armored Core. I played that, Rubicon, obviously, for example, right? That's real time though, obviously, but yeah, I really miss just those animes and also those games because there were more of those games back in the past as well. We still have a few of them, of course, almost only, of course, for Japanese developers. But I digress. The short bit was great, gave me some, you know, nostalgia, I suppose, right? Second bit with the cake was really good. I like Nyaan. I like how she's very, like, suspicious. Like, I don't trust this guy. They poisoned me, right? I like that she was like, did they like the cake? I did expect it to be poisoned, though. Because Nyaan was very much pushing to it. She was like, did it taste great to eat that cake to your friends that died for some reason? Yeah, she was very much like, I know what's up here, you cake bastard, right? So that was great. And at the same time, though, she basically has like magical powers, right? I know you could all argue it's like sci-fi and, you know, it's like electronic components or whatever, right? I know. But you get my point. He's like, you're Diablo, you're controlling the Gundam on distance. It's like, well, yeah, actually. I was like, you know what? He isn't technically wrong. It really, it is kind of questionable what she is doing. You can't really like, I would say you can't really deny that. You cannot deny that their powers are a little bit like, yeah. So I like that. I like that he's just like, actually, you're the evil one, right? To some extent. Then of course the last scene there we see Kushina shoots on the guy too. They made me laugh. It was like, oh yeah, everyone is a spy, everyone is evil, everyone is against them. And of course in the very end scene there they kind of had Machu and we saw the Machu flying. And I do think we're gonna have one episode, right? Obviously it has to be one episode where Nyaan and Machu will fight. I would be very surprised if we don't have, like a final battle between the two girls, especially this kind of setup now, right, where they used to be besties, almost Yuri lovers, kind of to hinted to, right? Then it was obviously a triangle drama, about that boy that they all want. They're clearly gonna have a fight right now, they're enemies, but obviously, as I said earlier, I think in my earlier review, in episode 5, I think it was, whatever, but Nyaan, I think, likes Machu, maybe even romantically. I think it's a strong into that. I don't think Machu likes her back, though, as I said earlier. I think she likes her Machu more than she likes, And that's in there. He's like, oh, the red Gundam, blah, 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 and Gcucked Gundam, right? And Nyaan is like, Machu is the real deal, I was like, even if she's gonna fight, I think, again, they're clearly gonna fight, right? But the way that Nyaan is like, oh, but she's my Machu. You know what I mean? Like, she still likes her, right? Even though she's like, oh, I have to kick her ass, but I respect her. That's how I feel to it. Anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe, and have a great day.